business owner stuck in fear, doubt, and worry about what the marketplace will look like in the future? Then this show is for you. Strap on your seatbelt and get ready to disrupt and innovate. Here's your host, Lisa Levy.
The popularity of plant-based diets has been on the rise in recent years, with more and more people adopting this way of eating for a variety of reasons. Whether you're a long-term vegan, a new convert to plant-based eating, or just curious like me about the benefits of reducing your meat consumption, today's topic is for you. We're going to dive into the world of plant-based diets, exploring their benefits, challenges, and innovations. Plant-based diets have challenged traditional dietary norms and practices. They're disrupting the dominance of meat-based diets in the current food industry and the idea that protein can only come from animal sources. They also challenge the notion that a healthy diet has to include meat and the environmental impact of meat production. For many cultures, meat has traditionally been a staple food. Plant-based diets are challenging this notion and advocating for a reduction or elimination of meat consumption. The current food industry is heavily focused on meat production and consumption, and the plant-based diets challenge this by promoting the shifts towards plant-based alternatives. And for many people who believe that animal protein is the best source of protein, plant-based diets challenge this by highlighting the protein content in plant-based foods and encouraging people to incorporate more of them into their diets. While people believe that meat is an essential part of a healthy diet, the plant-based diet challenges this notion by demonstrating how a well-planned plant-based diet can meet all of the nutritional requirements of a healthy diet. Our animal agriculture has a significant impact on our environment, and plant-based diets are demonstrating how the reduction in meat consumption is a way to reduce these environmental impacts. The disruptive nature of plant-based diets is driving innovation. The rise of plant-based eating has led to an increase in the demand for plant-based alternatives to traditional meat and dairy products. This has driven innovation in the food industry, leading to the development of new plant-based products such as meat alternatives, plant-based milks, and vegan cheeses. The increased demand for plant-based foods has driven innovation in agriculture and the development of new farming methods that can increase crop yields and the development of a new variety of crops that are more nutritious and better suited for plant-based diets. The development of plant-based products requires new technology and innovation, such as the use of 3D printing to create plant-based meat alternatives. The environmental impact of animal agriculture is driving innovation in sustainable food production, such as the use of vertical farming, hydroponics, and other farming methods that require less water and land. Plant-based diets are associated with a range of health benefits, which has driven innovation across the healthcare industry. The development of new diagnostic tools, treatments for chronic diseases that can be prevented or managed through a plant-based diet. The disruptive nature of plant-based diets is driving innovation in many areas, leading to new products, technologies, and methods that are better suited to a sustainable plant-based future. While there are many benefits to plant-based diets, there are also some unintended consequences, and they can include nutrient deficiencies if the diet is not properly planned, increased demand for monoculture farming, cultural clashes, and an economic impact on the livestock industry, as well as a dependence on processed plant-based foods. If not properly planned, a plant-based diet can lead to nutrient deficiencies, particularly in vitamin B12, D, iron, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids. These can lead to health problems if not addressed carefully through your planning of your diet or supplementation. The increased demands for plant-based foods can also lead to an increase in monoculture farming practices, where large amounts of a single crop are grown in one area. This leads to soil degradation, increased pesticide use, and reduces our biodiversity in farming. Plant-based diets may not be compatible with traditional food cultures, particularly in regions where meat is a central part of the diet. This can lead to cultural clashes and tensions. The rise of plant-based diets can also lead to a decline in the demand for animal products, which can have an economic impact on the livestock industry and the communities that depend on it. While plant-based diets can be healthy, some plant-based products can be highly processed and contain high levels of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. Like all processed foods, a heavy reliance can lead to negative health outcomes. It's important to consider these potential consequences when promoting plant-based diets and to address them thoroughly and carefully in your planning, education, and the collaboration with people who might be on this journey with you. Of course, we know that there's always the potential challenges. There are also key benefits brought on by adopting a plant-based diet. These include improved health outcomes, reduced environmental impact, improved animal welfare, cost savings, and a more diverse range of food options. Plant-based diets have been associated with a lower risk of chronic diseases such as health disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. The diet is typically high in fiber, which can improve digestion and promote an overall feeling of fullness. The production of animal products has a significant environmental impact, including greenhouse gas emissions and water use. Plant-based diets are more sustainable and can reduce the carbon footprint of the food we consume. The livestock industry has been criticized for its treatment of animals. Plant-based diets promote a more ethical treatment of animals by reducing the overall demand for animal products. Plant-based diets can be more affordable than meat-based diets, as plant-based foods tend to be less expensive than animal products. Plant-based diets encourage the consumption of a variety of fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, which can lead to a more diverse and nutrient-dense diet. Plant-based diets offer a range of benefits, including improved health outcomes, reduced environmental impact, improved animal welfare, cost savings, and a more diverse range of food options. While it's clear that plant-based diets are more than just a passing trend, they represent a disruptive force that challenges traditional dietary norms and practices, and there are benefits that cannot be denied. The rise of plant-based diets is driving innovation in many areas, and this is just the beginning. As more people adopt plant-based diets, we can expect to see even more innovation in the food industry, agriculture, technology, sustainability, and healthcare. For me, I'm just hoping that it all still tastes good. Don't get left behind. Join me next time.
That's it for today's episode of Disrupt and Innovate. Head over to iTunes and subscribe to the show. Every single week, one lucky listener that posts a review on iTunes will win the grand prize drawing, a $15,000 private VIP day with Lisa Levy. And be sure to head over to disruptandinnovate.com and get your free copy of Lisa's gift. And join us on our next episode.